Coming. Hey, Michael Chan, what a pleasant surprise. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine, Sam. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Have a seat.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Of course. So how's everything been with you?
Everything's fine. The kid just won a basketball game. Little Matthew won his first basketball game last night.
Oh, wow. What position is he playing?
He's playing the point guard.
Oh, wow. He's a swift with the rock.
Yes, he is. Yes,
Ooh,
he
nice.
is. Are you going to catch the Cleveland game tonight?
Oh, Cleveland. What time is that game?
7 or 8.
7 or 8. You know, I think I'll be tied up with some work, but I think I'm going to catch the Rockets game after that. Rockets versus San Antonio.
Oh, that's going to be an awesome series.
Yeah.
That's going to be an awesome series.
I'm looking forward to that series, man. That's James Harden, Kawhi Leonard is going to be a crazy matchup.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So again, I wanted to thank you for coming in and stopping by today. It's great to have this meeting time with you. We seem to not have a lot of meeting times, and a lot of that is probably on me because I'm always busy, and I apologize for that. But as far as this project goes, the project was going very smoothly the first 6 months, and now I feel like we've kind of hit a little standstill, or we're starting to encounter some problems, which I think need to be addressed before they get out of hand. The first problem being that some of my employees have noted to me and reported back to me that their counterparts, their ABC counterparts that they've been working for 6 months now with and have built strong relationships and know each other and have been working this whole time on the project. On the ABC end, they've been transferred to another project is what I hear, and I have never heard anything of the sorts from you. So I feel a little undermined in that aspect of the projects. But anyways, what are some of the concerns that you are having?
I believe that you touched on one of my concerns, and that was that we're not having a proper number of meetings. We're never getting together to talk face to face. And I feel like that is hindering our progress on this job. And I'm also bringing aboard 2 members that are more than qualified to finish up the project with. And I actually believe that they will actually speed up the project. So the problem that we're having here is that you believe that me taking people off the project and putting new people on the project, you think that's going to slow down the pace of the project. And I believe that putting these new people on the project is going to actually speed up the pace of the project.
So I think, Michael, the best way to go about this is to state each of our interests. And I think my main interests are communication, particularly with how I've been left out of the loop a little bit, with how you made the changes, adding these new people to the project, taking the old people off. I was left in the dark on that, and I would like to be more in the loop when it comes to those kind of changes that you want to make. Also, a big interest of mine is to get the 2 original people that were on the project. I'd like to have them back on the project. Mainly because my people here at Acme, and respectively with your people at ABC, they've been working hard for 6 months together, and they've built a relationship that can't go unnoticed because that helps with the project, quality and the speed of it, the effectiveness of the project. And I think both of our interests are getting this project done in a timely fashion. So I think having the 2 original people back on the project will probably be most beneficial, at least from my standpoint. So those are some of my concerns, Michael. What are some of yours?
Well, I believe that the new people will actually benefit your company more when I put them back in the project because they are more than qualified and have a track history of handling projects such as this one. What we can do is keep one person on and take one person off, but I don't think that's our best option. What we can then do is to ensure smooth transition and project completeness, we can keep the old people on to help the new people out for an additional 2 weeks.
I think that's a very, very good option, Michael. I would like to keep that option available, but let me explain to you some of my options. So, for me, I think one option would be to leave the 2 original people that you had assigned to the project back on the project and allow them to finish out the project before assigning them to another project. They originally started with our project, and I think they should finish with our project. I think that's fair. So a second option that I think would benefit the both of us, Michael, is to have a better line of communication, because clearly that's been an issue for both of us, going both ways, and I take a large amount of that blame for not being available to you all the time. With that being said, I still feel like emails and phone calls are good ways of communications, and even a text message. Nowadays, I have my phone on me all the time. You can text me if you have any questions. So I feel like just because we can't meet face to face doesn't mean we can't communicate. I think that would be easiest for both of our schedules, because I'm sure you're as busy as I am, and I think we need a more open line of communication between the 2 of us.
I think we can try to explore other avenues of communication. I think that's an excellent idea. In order to achieve optimal levels of communication between us, we can go ahead and send more emails and text messages instead of meeting face to face if that's what you prefer. Also, I don't think I'm going to be able to leave the 2 old people on the project full time because I want them working on something else. But what I can do for you is keep them on an additional 2 weeks, help the new people out, make sure that they're caught up to speed, and that it's meeting your standards, and then we can go from there.
So I think that's a very good, viable option, Michael. It helps both of us out because you need the 2 original people that were on this project somewhere else, and I understand that. It'll also help communication-wise. We need to obviously communicate more effectively, because that's obviously been a big problem with our project so far. I also want to be clear that just because we can email and text more doesn't mean that we don't need to get together, meet face to face every once in a while. I still will make it a point to try and clear space up on my availability so that we can meet together face to face maybe once every other week, if that's all right with you.
That sounds fine to me. That sounds like a perfect solution to our problem.
All right, I think we got a deal. Let's go write it up. All right, Michael. So I'm back. I had my secretary, Pam, write us up a legal document, basically just going over what we just spoke about and just putting our agreement in wording. So if you want to agree, you can look it over. You can sign there when you're done, and I'll sign there, and then it'll be done.
Okay, let me look at this for a second. Alright, everything looks good.
All right, and I'll sign. All right, it's been a pleasure.
Pleasure in business.